Welcome to English Myths Explained, because some of the most common rules in English and English education were invented, exaggerated, or simply wrong. Let's get into it.
There is a punctuation debate that has been dividing English speakers for decades. The Oxford comma, also called the serial comma, it is the comma placed before and or in a list of 3 or more items. Some style guides insist it is essential. Others insist it should never be used. Today, we settle this. And the answer is more interesting than either side admits. First, exactly what we are talking about. Without the Oxford comma, I admire my parents, Nelson Mandela and the Queen. With the Oxford comma, I admire my parents, Nelson Mandela and the Queen. Without the comma, the sentence implies that Nelson Mandela and the Queen are your parents. With the comma, the list clearly has 3 separate items. That is the case for the Oxford comma. It resolves genuine ambiguity. And it is a real and important case. But it is not the whole story. Here is what the Oxford comma debate usually leaves out. The Times of London does not use it. The Economist does not use it. Associated Press style, the standard for most professional journalism in the United States, does not use it by default. These are not careless publications. They are among the most carefully edited in the English-speaking world. They omit the Oxford comma as a deliberate style choice, relying on context and sentence construction to avoid ambiguity, rather than using the comma itself. Both approaches are defensible. The Oxford comma gets its name from Oxford University Press, which traditionally used it in its publications. The Chicago Manual of Style recommends it. The MLA Handbook recommends it. These are respected authorities, but they are style guides, not grammatical laws. A style guide codifies consistent choices within a publication or institution. It does not establish universal grammatical truth. The Oxford comma is a style preference that has become tribal. People feel strongly about it in ways that are completely disproportionate to what it actually is, an optional punctuation choice. The practical answer is this. If your employer, publisher, or institution has a style guide, follow it. If you are writing independently, be consistent. Always use the Oxford comma or never use it. The one thing that is actually wrong is to use it sometimes and omit it at other times within the same document, because that suggests accident rather than choice. And in any list where the meaning is genuinely ambiguous without the comma, use it regardless of your general style preference. Clarity always takes precedence over style consistency. The Oxford comma is a style choice, not a grammatical rule, not a mark of education or carelessness. The Times, The Economist, and AP style omit it. Chicago, Oxford, and the MLA use it. Both are correct. Be consistent within your own writing. Use it whenever a list would be ambiguous without it. That is 8 myths down. Subscribe to Fluent Daily for more.